Ever wonder why some superhero movies soar while others stumble? We've just seen a major test for the new DC universe um, with the release of Supergirl, and the results are complicated. After the impressive launch of Superman, expectations were high, but the box office numbers tell a different story. Let's dive in and explore what this means for the future of DC's ambitious plans. Supergirl seemed poised for success with a budget of $170 million and a massive $100 million marketing push. It had all the ingredients for a blockbuster. Um, Warner Brothers hoped to capitalize on the goodwill from Superman, aiming for a break-even point of around $350 million worldwide. Unfortunately, the film debuted with just $68 million globally, landing in second place behind Toy Story 5. Um, Several factors contributed to this disappointing start. The summer movie season was unusually crowded, and Supergirl simply didn't resonate with audiences, and many critics gave it a lukewarm 56% on Rotten Tomatoes, and audiences rated it a B on CinemaScore. In a market where superhero fatigue is real, average isn't enough. The film is, by any metric, a flop. But does this mean the DCU is in trouble? Not necessarily. Creature Commandos and Peacemaker Season 2 have received strong critical acclaim and audience approval, and Superman remains a profitable success. These wins demonstrate a solid foundation for the universe. Uh, uh, Looking ahead, DC Studios has a promising slate of projects. Um, Lanterns with a talented team behind it, and Clayface with a streamlined budget offer realistic opportunities for success. Plus, Man of Tomorrow, the Superman sequel, is already in production with James Gunn himself directing. These projects offer a chance to regain momentum, talking about the importance of the effects to generate beyond the core DCU. The Elseworlds banner, featuring projects like the Batman Part 2, provides a financial safety net. The success of animated series like My Adventures with Superman further expands the DC ecosystem. A diverse portfolio can help balance the financial risks. However, a string of underperformers could change things. For now, Supergirl's setback doesn't prevent the DCU from growing, but it does raise important questions about strategy, how the findings are making a finding strategy as allowed us with DC Studios initially aimed to balance iconic characters with lesser known lore, hoping a successful flagship like Superman would lift all boats. But Supergirl's failures suggest audiences might not be ready for a wide expansion just yet. Past DC films featuring secondary characters like the Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey struggled to find a mainstream audience despite critical acclaim. Even family-friendly animation like DC League of Super Pets didn't reach its full potential. These repeated misfires highlight decades of brand erosion that a single successful movie can't fix. Marvel built trust with audiences over time, making them willing to take a chance on lesser known characters. DC hasn't enjoyed that same level of trust. Decades of creative pivots and erratic quality control have made audiences hesitant. They basically show up for Batman or Superman, but they're less likely to gamble on B-tier characters. And Supergirl's box office numbers underscore this challenge. Audiences are increasingly selective about how they spend their money on entertainment. DC Studios might need to temporarily narrow its focus, prioritizing the core trinity, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, and building towards a Justice League event. Perhaps then projects like Clayface can prove DC is ready to have all sorts of projects running simultaneously. But for now, the future of the DCU remains uncertain. It's a bit like, trying to fly with one wing. You can still try, but it's going to be a bumpy ride. Supergirl is now playing in theaters. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.